So yesterday was another good day for Victor Boniface as he scored his sixth goal of the season for Bayern Leverkusen. And even though it was a disappointing result for them because they ended up bottling a 2 goals lead to end up playing a 2-2 draw against Hostel Kiel in the Bundesliga. But personally for Boniface, that goal yesterday set a new record for him. For the fastest goal that he's ever scored in the Bayern Leverkusen shirt. The goal coming in the 4th minute, cancelling his previous best of scoring in the 9th minute. That actually came in September 24 of 2023. Boniface started the match, played for 70 minutes, had 1 goal, had 3 shots. Nathan Tella was an unused sub as Alonso opted against putting him in the game, which was very disappointing, of course. But let's go over to the Italian Serie A where we had Lookman doing wonders as usual for his Atalanta side. Lookman actually had an assist for Atalanta as they thrashed Genoa 5-1. On the night. Again, this is Ademola Lookman continuing his great form, in Atalanta shirts. Frankly, this man has been very consistent. Every week, it's either he scores a goal or he creates an assist, which is, fantastic. He started the game for that one, played for 68 minutes, had 1 assist and had 3 shots. And then moving over to the EPL, we saw the likes of Paul Onuachu make his first appearance in several months, for Southampton. Of course, last season he was on loan at Strasbourg, and he did really well. The club wanted to sign him. They were negotiating with Southampton. It felt like it was going to work out, but it didn't work out because Southampton were not willing to reduce their price. So it felt like a frustration for not only the player but also the club because they wanted to sell him at a good price. But they decided to keep him, and they had not been using him all through, for several months. But it's good to finally see him make his appearance for his club side. But sadly, they lost against a very strong Arsenal side who won them 3-1. Joe Aribo also in the conversation here. He actually starting the game and playing for 90 minutes for that match. Then we'll move over to the Fulham game where we saw Nigerian duo Iwobi and Kevin Bassey delivering as usual for the club, but also unfortunately they met a really strong team, possibly the best team in the world right now, Man City, and sadly they lost that game 3-2. It was a very interesting game. If you saw the match, you would understand what I'm saying. Fulham drew the first blood through a Pereira goal in the 20-something minutes, and then an unlikely hero from this Man City side, Kovacic, who doesn't always score goals, was a man that showed up and scored 2 goals, for Man City. He got the equalizer, put them ahead. Then Doku scored the 3rd goal, but Fulham were able to wrestle out another goal, in the 9 minutes, in the 88 minutes. But impressive display from Kevin Bassey, who played for 90 minutes and was, rock solid in the defense. We also had Alex Iwobi, who played for 77 minutes, but such a shame that they couldn't get anything out of that game. We still have some more games coming up today. Nottingham Forest, of course, have a game this afternoon with Chelsea, and it's a game where we're going to see 2 of our stars, the likes of Aina Niyi and Aina. These guys actually made the list, for the Super Eagles games against Libya, and of course we wish them all the best. They're obviously going to play a really strong side in Chelsea, and they will certainly be the underdog. But of course, being an underdog doesn't mean that you cannot win games. So we'll just see what happens, and wish them all the best for this game. Now moving on, the coach of Rigas FS, Victor Moros, has expressed how happy he was the fact that Victor Osimhen didn't play in their midweek Europa League game, against his club. Of course, RFS actually played out a 2-2 draw against Galatasaray, and this coach now, Victor's, believe that Osimhen would have punished his team. Like if Osimhen had been involved in that match, that it would have been a destruction for his team. They would have lost that game. He said in his words, he would have added strength to Galatasaray. Osimhen is a different player than Icardi. In my opinion, he could have passed our defense more easily. It would have been difficult to play against such a forward. His absence today was a deficiency for Galatasaray. Osimhen is a strong and dangerous player. It would have been difficult for us if he had played today. So the RFS coach being completely honest about Victor Osimhen missing their midweek game. Of course, it's a sad one for us because Osimhen is not going to be involved in the Super Eagles game this Friday. But you know, the squad is really strong, and I believe that we are going to get something with this squad against a Libya side that most people regard as the underdog going into that game. But that is the update, guys. Let me know your reactions for the stories. Thanks for watching. Share the videos and stay tuned.